Hi everyone, it's Mr. Reed and speaking to you from Phoenix, Arizona today, and a chance to be able to provide you a video on our last week of CC for Cycle 1, week 24. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's start with math. With math, we've been talking about different laws, and we have another law that we learned today, and that was the identity law for addition and multiplication. And so with that, we just drilled those laws, which were the identity law for addition states that A plus 0 equals A, and the identity law for multiplication states that A times 0 equals A. And we drilled it a little bit, and then we also introduced my voice cube. We had each kid roll the voice cube, and we imitated a voice to talk about the different identity laws. And next, let's talk about Latin. With Latin, it was a repeat from last week, and that was fifth declension noun endings. And with that, we basically took the CCCD of Latin and just did the melody songs to learn about that. So kids know it so very well and are doing a great job with that. All right, science. With science, we were learning about what are some markings on the globe. And for that, I actually introduced some chants to help us learn these markings on the globe. And so you can think about kind of I think like a drill sergeant almost chant, where I don't know, but I've been told, and then the other folks would then repeat and say, I don't know, but I've been told. The USA is going to win the gold. The USA is going to win the gold. So I kind of remember that from watching the Mighty Ducks back in the day. And so we did a chant with learning the markings on the globe. And so I'll just kind of go through it on how we set it, and you can go ahead and use this way to have the kids repeat back to you and go through it a couple times to get them to learn the markings on the globe. So it kind of went like this. So, what are some markings on the globe? What are some markings on the globe? These are some markings on the globe. These are some markings on the globe. Latitude and longitude, latitude and longitude, prime meridian, degrees, degrees, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. These are the markings on the globe. These are some markings on the globe. So hopefully that made sense. I'm repeating what the kids say, and then I'm also, when I first speak, that's me as the instructor teaching that. So maybe I should have changed my voice to sound like a kid versus the tutor, but I think you get the gist of that. So that was a lot of fun. The kids enjoy that. Even the parents were getting into it as well. All right, and then English. English, we're learning new linking verbs, and with that, we learned them by doing jumping jacks, and we actually did, to celebrate our 24th week, we did 24 jumping jacks to repeat the new linking verbs. And everybody got through it. It was quite exhaustive by the end, and it was a lot of fun. So that's what we did for English. Timeline. So for timeline, we were learning the President's Song, and we actually just went ahead and talked through naming all the presidents a couple times, and then I actually went ahead and played the President's Song through CC. There's a guitar version, so I did the guitar President's Song, and I replayed that. We sang through that like 3 or 4 times, and so the kids were kind of slowly trying to learn the different presidents and get acquainted with that. So I'd recommend just, drilling the CC song for the presidents. All right, and next is history. So with history, we are learning about the Portuguese Empire, and with that, we actually just went ahead and talked through it about the Portuguese Empire, and then we actually played the CC song for the Portuguese Empire and kind of sang through that maybe 3 or 4 times through to help learn it. So it's got a good melody, and the kids really enjoyed it and doing that. So that was history. All right, that concludes all the new grammar for our last week of week 24. And I just want to say, give a shout out to especially Anna right now, that I'm so sorry that you were not feeling well and missed our last week for the year. It really just didn't feel right that you weren't there, that I didn't have all my students with me. But I hope you're going to be feeling better. And so you, Anna, and all the other kids in the class, it's just been an amazing ride for me as a first-year tutor to be able to have the privilege and opportunity to educate you. And also for you parents out there, thank you for your support for me. And I hope you've enjoyed me as a tutor for your students and giving you some ideas and opportunities to find ways to help teach your kids on the new grammar throughout this school year in 2018 and 2019. So don't know what the future holds for this fall. I hope there'll be another opportunity to tutor your children again. If not, I'm sure I will see you in the CC community. Just know that your children are an amazing gift from God, and I'm so looking forward to hopefully hearing how the education goes throughout their years of their life. And so, again, it's just been a great privilege to be a tutor this year for your kids. So thank you so much. And, of course, if you feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or want to get some other ideas for CC. So thank you again, and I'll be in touch. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.